Hello and welcome to everything you need to know about Cold War Season 1 and all the updates coming to Warzone and the main game. Turns out this is going to be an incredibly big drop for the game. There have been trailers already released explaining everything that is happening in multiplayer, Warzone, zombies and the Battle Pass across the games. It is ridiculous and I'm going to take you through it now. If you do want to read this in text form, you can find it on the Call of Duty site. I will include that link in the description below. Almost all of the information from this video can be found there. It's where I put the research for it, but let's get straight into it. We have 3 new operators coming to Warzone and Call of Duty Cold War. First up, Victor Stitch Kuzmin is a former KGB chemical weapons expert and was apparently on Rebirth Island until 1968. You can find Stitch instantly in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone with the Season 1 Battle Pass and then level up to unleash his legendary operator skin at Tier 100. Next up, Bulldozer from NATO. A highly skilled member of the US Marine Corps Special Reaction Team, Wyatt Bulldozer Jones is a CQB and hostage rescue expert. You can obtain Bulldozer for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone as part of a store bundle later in Season 1. And last but not least, Zeyna, Senegal-born DGSE mobility and heavy weapon specialist, Zeyna Ossou has been a motorhead for as long as she can remember. You can obtain Zeyna for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone as part of a store bundle, also later in Season 1. We have 5 new weapons coming to Cold War and Warzone. The MAC-10 SMG, featuring an impressive fully automatic fire rate initially tempered by slight vertical recoil and moderate damage. This new SMG benefits from improved handling speeds. You can obtain the MAC-10 for free to use in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone at Tier 15 of the Season 1 Battle Pass just by playing the game. We also have the Groza Assault Rifle, a fully automatic assault rifle with excellent handling speeds and solid damage, as well as a fast fire rate and impressive damage range. Obtain the Groza for free to use in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone at Tier 31 of the Season 1 Battle Pass just for playing the game. We have the Streetsweeper shotgun. With the fastest fire rate in its class and a larger ammo pool than its brethren, this is a fully automatic shotgun designed to clear out rooms of multiple foes. Prior to your gunsmithing, expect slightly reduced damage but with reliable weapon control. This will also be available in season. We have a melee weapon, the Sledgehammer. Leave a mark with the Sledgehammer, a thick and weighty melee armament to take with you when bludgeoning is the plan of attack. Our second melee weapon is the Wakizashi, a personal defense weapon and companion sword to the samurai's katana. This traditionally forged blade uses 2 types of steel in its construction and is lightweight, resilient to force and durable to wear. You can obtain the Streetsweeper, the Sledgehammer and the Wakizashi to use in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone during a Season 1 in one of 2 ways. Complete a related challenge to obtain the free base weapon or purchase a bundle with a blueprint from the weapon family when it appears in the store. Now onto the modes. Returning for Call of Duty Cold War, Gunfight 2v2 is coming back from Modern Warfare, one of the most popular modes for people. You jump in with a duo and of course fight it out on 4 brand new maps and attempt to take your enemies down using a random loadout. Of course, standard rules apply. First to 6 rounds wins the match. Also returning is going to be Prop Hunt. This hilarious fan favorite mode returns. 2 teams alternate between being the props or the hunters every round. The props disguise themselves as everyday items scattered around the various multiplayer maps, from a Soviet ticket booth to a grand baby piano. And of course, props will have concussive blast if the hunter gets too close, as well as the ability to deploy clones. This is a very fun game mode and I am so looking forward to it coming back. A new mode now called Dropkick, 6v6 this time around. This frantic game of nuclear hot potato features 2 teams, each vying for control of a special and extremely important briefcase. The round begins with each team racing to the location of the nuclear briefcase and attempting to pick it up. Anyone grabbing the briefcase is automatically equipped with a powerful pistol, but is ideally up to the rest of the team to keep the briefcase carrier safe. This team with a case gains access to the launch codes, as well as an ever-increasing score for their team. If you die with your team while they control the briefcase, you will not respawn until your carrier has been eliminated and the briefcase has been dropped. Think of how it works in headquarters, but the first team to get to 200 score will win. A new game mode, but pretty much the same. Combined arms on a hardpoint this time. 12v12. Everyone's favourite King on the Hill mode gets even bigger in combined arms. Hardpoint, the rules are simple. 2 teams of 12 fight for ownership of the hardpoint as it rotates throughout the map, earning points for time spent inside the zone. This is pretty much like the 6v6 version. The only difference, double the bodies, double the chaos. Should be great to see how it plays out. And now we have new maps coming to Cold War, 8 of them to be precise. The first up, the Pines 6v6, located in a neon-drenched New Jersey shopping centre. The Pines is a medium-sized multi-level map. It is going to be cutting through the unique shops that populate the side lanes, allows for quick, intense close quarter battles and focused combat, while heading through the middle of the mall enables longer range assault rifle and sniper focused duels. Also returning, Raid, a legendary map that debuted in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Raid is a sprawling luxury complex within the Hollywood Hills of Los Angeles. This is a fantastic map and I cannot wait to see it back in 3-lane design. Great for competitive 6v6, we are expecting to see this in esports mode, and objective modes is where this game shines. We also are going to have Nuketown 84 Holiday, one of the most iconic Black Ops maps returned in the lead to Season 1. Now we are going to see the Christmas version of it, as it will be decorated throughout. One of the first Gunfight 2v2 maps will be called Game Show. Engage your fellow contestants in a battle of wit and gunfire, with the emphasis on the gunfire. The studio is setting plenty of features in this place to engage in a less cerebral form of competition, from the contestant podium to the step stage and 80s camera equipment. Also a 2v2 gunfight map, ICBM, set inside a remote launch bay of a clandestine launch facility, engaged in explosive combat under the gigantic exhaust of an intercontinental ballistic missile. A roughly circular setting with control stations, support struts and a central payload area, all viable options to take cover behind. Our next 2v2 map is KGB, hammer victory home among the ostentatious trappings of the old USSR. Deep within the famous Lubyanka KGB building is an ornate hallway of imposing marble. Seek cover behind thick wooden desks and tall library bookcases and secure a gunfight win for you and your comrade. Our last but not least gunfight map, U-Bahn 2v2, descend into the underground tunnels beneath West Berlin. Look past the concourse and tile walls of the metro platform and storm the park train and open subway carriage using the graffiti-covered subway car. Central support pillars and other areas as cover during the subterranean assault. Last but not least, we have a map for Fireteam. Sanatorium has come to the game. Deep within the Ural Plains is a Soviet experimental health retreat, the focus of a clandestine investigation by NATO forces in September 1984. Low wooded hills provide cover for Fireteam squads to gain reconnaissance over the main, roughly circular-shaped main hotel. We also have new score streaks coming to the game. Harp is a high-flying stealth aircraft or high-altitude reconnaissance plane, showing both enemy positions and the directions on the mini-map, giving you a key advantage during endgame moments or a multiplayer map. We also have a vehicle called the Tactical Raft, a fast-moving boat that allows for quick maneuvering and carrying personnel across water-based terrain. Beginning with the Lake in Sanatorium Fireteam map, deft use of this watercraft can turn the tide of battle in the right hands. We have new zombie modes coming as well as Jingle Hells. This limited time holiday mode turns Die Machine into more of a winter wasteland than a wonderland, and there's plenty of cheer to keep you in the Yuletide mood. Apart from the new holiday decorations, expect a variety of festive firepower to augment your offensive capabilities, including snowballs that can free zombies, stocking power-ups, presents you can extract from frozen foes, and special surprises waiting for you inside the snowman. Another mode coming to zombies is Cranked, a limited time mode both literally and figuratively. Keep one eye on the countdown timer and the other on your zombie killing. Spend too long without an undead takedown and you'll explode. There's no time to lose, as your survival depends on the frantic terror-filled takedowns, where the only respite is the Cranked power-up, granting a brief breather before the carnage continues. There is new prestige levels and a prestige shop coming. At the start of Season 1, your season level will reset to 1 while keeping all of your creative class content unlocked during your military rank leveling, and your progress will resume from the highest prestige level you achieved in the preseason. This season offers 4 additional prestiges to achieve across the first 200 levels, as well as a new weapon blueprint. Level 50, level 100, level 150 and level 200, you will unlock anything from new prestiges, emblems, prestige keys, battle pass skips, prestige calling cards, and all season challenges unlocked. And then from then on, you will get a new prestige key every 50 levels. This is going to be a lot of content for people who like to grind away with the prestiges, so much to keep you entertained. And now for the Warzone content. Warzone delivers a great new experience with Rebirth Island, an illicit Soviet base raided and shut down by the CIA in 1968. And this is going to be part prison, part chemical bioweapons manufacturing and testing facility. The entire island has dozens of locations to explore, including laboratories, barracks, decontamination areas, and a hilltop prison block where unspeakable acts have been perpetrated. Expect intense close-quarter action with a similar playstyle to Warzone's mini BR mode as Rebirth Island comes to Warzone. Planned playlists include trios and quads with a lower player count than Verdansk, amping up the action and intensity. Expect new limited time event rewards for those dropping in for the first time, calling cards, charms, emblems, stickers, and a special LMG blueprint, Noxious, along with additional secrets to uncover. We also have a new Verdansk Gulag experience. It's time to step out of the Gulag showers as prisoners of Warzone are now dragged to an interrogation room, strapped to a chair and thrown into an all-new Gulag where the 1v1 battle rules are similar, but the arena is completely different. Watch from the spectator gantry, spraying, punching or lobbing rocks at adversaries as before, but this time around it is a makeshift replica of the original Nuketown map. The layout with both home interiors and backyard barricaded off, focusing the duels to a confined central area. Prisoners now must weave around through the park bus or the faux truck to meet their target and try to be the last operator standing. There is actually a second new Gulag coming to Warzone. Deep below the surface of Rebirth Island's prison block, prisoners are dragged to an anonymous new area during traditional battle royale modes. This classified location has a grim history, as certain inmates were experimented on as part of the Perseus plot to turn the tide of the Cold War. The new 1v1 experience is centered around the chamber in question, with prisoners of Warzone starting on the end of one of two hallways that run parallel to the center room. Although these pathways offer a quick route across the floor, both of them have a metal detector that will go off whenever an operator passes through, adding an additional element of strategy to this intense duel for survival. And remember, your fellow prisoners can still lob rocks down into the arena while they wait for their second chance. There's also a new Warzone game mode coming through, Resurgence. Think you're dead? It's not over yet. This new game mode for Rebirth Island focuses on respawning as a key to victory. If you remember Alcatraz from Blackout, it seems very similar. Scavenge caches and gear up as normal, hunt down other squads and focus on dropping every last one of them. Otherwise, they are liable to respawn and seek revenge. The Gulag is closed, and after taking out an enemy, you'll gain a moment of extreme clarity on where the rest of that enemy team is located. If you're taken down, there's no time for a Gulag battle in this game mode. Instead, watch your squad mates and hope they survive for long enough as the Rebirth countdown reaches 0, after which you'll automatically drop back into the fray. Bring death from above to the Verdansk and Rebirth Island with the attack helicopter, the latest addition to the Warzone vehicle fleet. This is a new vehicle that is like the regular helicopter but with one major change. Mounted on both of the sides is a belt-fed minigun that can be controlled by one of your squad members. Finding a helicopter is not only great for rapid travel, but also for raining down terror on any other squads. In terms of additional operators that start Season 1, you can expect the Milsim operator Song and Vargas to become available in Warzone along with Stitch. All the other launch day Black Ops Cold War operators are already available in Warzone, provided you unlock any necessary challenges related to them. From this point, all future Black Ops Cold War operators will simultaneously appear in Warzone once any unlocked challenges are complete. The Black Ops Cold War content integration. Over 30 Cold War weapons are being added to the Warzone armory. It is going to be a great change, a huge meta change, as you can now jump in with the favourite weapons from Cold War, unless you need different challenges to unlock them. But once you do, the blueprint variants and everything else will be available for you, and the Season 1 weapons that are unlocked by the Battle Pass also will become available for you as well. Speaking of Black Ops Cold War content integration, the progression system that links XP between Cold War and Warzone and even Modern Warfare becomes available in Season 1. Here's how it works. When Season 1 drops, expect your season level to be synchronized across all 3 titles based on your current season level in Black Ops Cold War. Note that all your previous unlocks from Cold War, Modern Warfare and Warzone will remain unlocked. From this point onward, playing in any of the 3 game modes counts towards your player and battle pass progression, giving you the freedom to play as you wish. For example, if you want to unload Battle Pass XP, you can play it in Cold War or Warzone, or wherever you basically like to get your prestiges and content you want. All players can support the Call of Duty Endowment, a non-profit organisation that helps veterans in the US and UK find high-quality civilian jobs. By purchasing the Call of Duty Endowment Challenger Pack available in Warzone, 100% of Activision's net proceeds received from sales go towards finding employment for veterans, and will be available until $5 million is raised for this cause. New blueprints are coming to the game. Returning from Call of Duty Black Ops 4, these special cosmetic skins known as Mastercrafts are unlike anything else in the game, transforming a weapon into an absolute work of art. Getting one of these is sure to make the rest of the lobby envious, as they are unique cosmetic additions on top of an already fantastic 5 attachment weapon blueprint. Consider these ultra level weapon variants a level of rarity even above legendary. Season 1 will of course also include a load more bundles in the store for you to purchase and have fun with over the Christmas period, so make sure to check all of those out and what ends up coming into the game and what you might take the look of. Now you're probably wondering, when is this all happening? Well, it looks like some of the first updates have already been, but the Black Ops Cold War update will happen on December 15th, with the official Warzone update on December the 16th. So make sure you are ready for downloading those patches to jump straight into the action, and that is everything you need to know about the Cold War and Warzone content Season 1 drop coming in just a few days. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. One is one.